Hello everyone, I hope today finds you well, happy and enjoying life. I want to talk to you today about mediums that ask questions, and also perhaps you can answer the question that why immediately I start doing a video does my face start to itch. Anyway, mediums that ask questions. I did a reading this morning and two people came to me and I said, "Are you related?" And they looked at me and then they looked at each other as enough to go, "Ooh, someone's told us that we mustn't ever answer a medium's questions." And so I had to explain that the reason I was asking that question is, for me personally, if two people are related and want the same people, that's only one reading. I once did a reading for a family of 4, and that was still one reading. They all wanted the same family members through. Whereas if two people are not related, I need to separate them out for the simple reason, if one family are very good communicators and the other family can't get a word in edgewise, then they might share the cost of a reading, but one person will get 90% of the information and the other person will only get 10, and it will be a very unsatisfying experience for them. So just to know if you're related tells me that I'm only going to charge once, not twice, and also tells me I don't have to split you up and deal with you one at a time. That was a very fair, honourable and I hope decent question. However, I can understand the suspicion of mediums asking questions, and I wanted to give people a few pointers as to how you actually tell the difference. A leading question. Do you have a father in the spirit world? Was your father 82 when he died? Did he have a problem with his lungs? I can give you the initial T. Do you know anyone with the name beginning with T? Or I can give you Tommy, Tony, Timothy, etc. These are not good questions. They don't come from anything other than lack of confidence. That's all. Just lack of confidence, or perhaps a not strong connection with the medium that day. We don't know why. Sometimes connections are not strong, but sometimes they're not. Those are leading questions that require you to give information. Are you related? Before the reading begins isn't the leading question about the reading. If a medium gives you loads of evidence, but ever so occasionally, once or maybe twice, says, "Oh, you know, was your brother into skydiving?" Something like that, as long as 90% of the time they're not asking questions, that 2 questions worth of the time they're just being human. They're just forgetting that although they can ask questions in real life as often as they like, the minute they become a medium, they're never allowed to ask a question of anyone again, ever. And it can be very hard to make the distinction. Sometimes when I go to parties and social gatherings, I completely forget to ask people anything about themselves whatsoever, because my mind is always in that don't fish for information mode, so I can get a bit too far the other way. So just remember that a medium can slip into humanity every so often, because in fact that's what we are. We aren't anything special. We are human beings with the ability to channel information from the spirit world, okay? So we can just slip into the other side, just being normal every so often instead of, okay. Other types of question. I heard one from a medium once that did make me smile, who has the sapphire and diamond engagement ring with the split shank at the bottom, the 3 diamonds missing, that used to sit in the top drawer of the dresser, went missing for a month, and it was found having been pushed over the back when the drawer was closed, and it had dropped into the back of the drawer below. That's a very specific question. It turned out that there was a sapphire and diamond engagement ring. The shank had split. This person did have it. They did keep it in the top drawer of the dresser. It had been pushed over. They'd had a frantic search of the whole house, and it had just turned out when they moved a jumper, there it was, dropped down the back of the drawer below. As simple as that. Nothing more difficult. But the question was detailed. It was specific. It gave concrete and exactly right information. So again, that's a medium being a little bit human, but giving very specific evidence. So the thing that is most important for you when you see a medium is to listen to the medium, to take the whole reading into consideration, not just 1 or 2 sentences, and to use your best judgment as to how that medium is behaving, okay? So don't be afraid before you go. If you go to see mediums, judge each one as you see them when you get there, as they behave. And I do hope that helps. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.